Hey, what's up, champions? Donnie Bovine here, CEO and founder of Success Champions Networking, author of Endless Stream of Referrals, and the founder of the Badass Business Summit. This year, I'm excited. We're bringing the Badass Business Summit back to Fort Worth, Texas, September 22nd through the 24th, and this is going to be an event like no other. 23 amazing speakers all around the idea of business development, business growth, and how to scale your business. Networking at a level that you have never seen before. Attendees last year said this is the best business conference and event they have ever attended. You will walk away with actionable insight, tangible things that you can use in your business. This isn't a conference where you're going to come and just leave with pages and pages of notes and never implement. You will be taking actions during the event, working on your business so you can build to business freedom that you set out to create here through everything. You're going to grow your business with amazing get shit done individuals that will inspire you to go bigger and louder. So the Badass Business Summit takes place live in Fort Worth, Texas, September 22nd through the 24th. We have one goal and mission to get you in the right mindset and giving you the skills that allow you to grow and ultimately scale your business. It is the one business growth event you can't afford to miss. Get your tickets at badassbusinesssummit.com, and we are excited to see you there. All right, holy hell. I actually did those videos backwards, but who gives a damn?
Yeah, whatever.
It's one of those days. Hey, what's going on, guys? Donnie Bovine here, CEO and founder of the Success Champion family of companies. And today we're talking about the Badass Business Summit, and I get to hang out with the one, the only Miss LinkedIn herself, Miss Rachel Simon. How are you, babe?
I'm awesome. Great.
Freaking stoked to have you here. Stoked to have you at the freaking summit.
I'm so excited.
Teaching us all the fun stuff.
Amazing.
So tell them just a quick overview of who you are and how you got here, and then I got a shit ton of questions for you.
Sure. Well, I'm Rachel Simon. I'm located in Atlanta, Georgia. I have a company called Connect the Dots Digital. I help. There's my dog. She's hanging out with me. I help. I like to say I make you look good on LinkedIn. So I work with professionals, individuals, and teams to ensure that you are utilizing LinkedIn in the most efficient and effective way possible, really from the foundation of a great profile and then building upward, understanding who's in your network, how do you build a strategic network, how do you use content the right way to meet all of your various goals, whatever those might be. And I'm also president of the Atlanta Wolfpack chapter of the Success Champion Networking. Fun times with that as well.
That's awesome. How the hell did you get into LinkedIn of all things, and how did that become a thing?
It's kind of one of those I fell into it stories. I had worked in nonprofit for most of my career doing marketing, and 7 years ago, right about now, my husband had convinced me to do something different. I had been in my job for 8 years.
Oh, husband.
And he's like, I think you could do marketing consulting. And I worked nonprofit part-time. So you can imagine that did not mean a huge amount of money in my pocket. He's like, you can easily make up your salary. So I laughed at first and then was like, okay. So I have built a great network here in Atlanta, and literally at the bus drop off, a friend of mine was like, I hear you're doing consulting. I have a potential client for you. Brought me into a client to do email marketing, which is funny, but in an email, they wanted to include a call to action to connect on LinkedIn with their CEO. So their CEO had been in his industry for 30 years, had a great reputation, had 12 connections.
How long ago was this?
This was in 2015.
That's awesome.
And I gave them I was like, well, I wouldn't recommend putting this in an email because it really doesn't look like he uses LinkedIn. Why don't we start building his network with people that he knows, clients, colleagues, friends, whatnot. Let's get him to 500 so at least looks respectable. But we started kind of doing that, posting content, reaching out to people. And within the first year, this company basically identified 8 new customers that were secured through his LinkedIn activities. And I was like, I think there might be something here. So started doing it with a few other people. And then I incorporated my business specifically to focus on LinkedIn in January of 2018. And here we are.
That's awesome. And 3 cheers to freaking badass spouses that push us to off the ledge sometimes.
Well, yeah, I give them credit all the time for helping me see what I couldn't see in myself.
For sure. Well, I'm writing a book. I've already got the chapters outlined of the shit my wife said that changed my life. So that's coming. That's coming. So, my favorite thing about you is how anytime you meet you, it's the same person online, in person. You are just Rachel. And I've always really freaking enjoyed that about you. But going from the nonprofit space to now running your own business, that could not have been an easy transition to figure out, okay, how do I actually do this? How do I get clients? And utilizing your primary platform of LinkedIn. How tough was it actually to build all this out?
I think it was hard. The harder part was on the mindset piece of like, well, why would a company hire me? I've never worked in corporate before. Recognizing that like nonprofit has its own whole wheelhouse of things that make it unique and give you opportunities that you necessarily wouldn't have in the for-profit space. Like literally it was like, you want to do this, you figure out how to do it. I mean, I did everything. From time to time, I was literally my own marketing department in my first job.
Right.
But as far as how it connects, actually, I think it connects beautifully to LinkedIn is that success in nonprofit is focused on community, relationships, and trust. And so you can't do anything if you don't have a great community, a great network, because you have to activate your stakeholders, your donors, your volunteers, your champions. The same principles actually apply really well on LinkedIn if you approach it from that perspective. It's all about creating this community that you can activate in various ways.
Yeah, I love that. And I'm fascinated with your nonprofit background because it gives you, I think, a leg up that some people don't get. Because to be a nonprofit, to be successful, you got to network your ass off. I mean, you got to be in the community, you've got to be heavily involved. And I think that's one of the things that makes you really unique about teaching LinkedIn is you've done the in-person style of things, and now you converted a lot of that learning and teaching to the online game, which is a really cool way to look at it. So at the summit, you're going to be talking a lot about LinkedIn, but I know you changed the title up to 5 something. I forget. What was it called?
Basically, just what are the basic, I think I said, is your profile, a liability, or an asset, 5 key components to make sure it's working for you. I think that's what we settled on. But
so what the hell are you actually teaching?
That's what I'm teaching. I'm teaching basically how the fundamentals of LinkedIn and we'll be workshopping through it in my session.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So that's the cool thing we're introducing this year at the summit is we're actually bringing in workshops. So it won't be just a conference where you sit, take a whole shit ton of notes, then get home and can't remember what the hell you wrote down on your sheet of paper because you were just excited in the moment. A lot of the things are going to be designed where you're working on your business at the summit right then and there. So when you walk away, it's already firing and working in your company, which is really, really cool and makes a lot of things different from what I've traditionally experienced in a lot of different conferences and things that I've been to. For you, since you've been to the summit, you were like, damn it, I'm speaking next year. When I saw you at the summit, who do you think this summit's for? I mean, really, who should attend? Who should be a part of this? Who would get the most value out of this?
I think that really those entrepreneurs, small business owners, even someone who's thinking about potentially taking the leap, who are ready to kind of either up level or then get that idea moving forward. Because, even though last year there weren't workshops technically, I came back with pages of notes that were actionable, and I actually implemented quite a lot of them. And the one I like to share is Melissa Henry did a session on personal branding. It was amazing. And she talked about websites with generic stock photo, like cheesy photos. And I was like, oh God, talking about mine. And she inspired me to completely update my website and infuse myself into it. And I got photos taken, and my website now is so different. And it was 100% because I would never have done it without hearing her speak and getting her to showing me where I was really missing an opportunity to engage with my potential customers by putting myself front and center in my business.
That's awesome.
So, also just people who want to communicate and like build connections with some fun and awesome people, because that's who comes. We had so much fun last year.
For sure. I think the other favorite thing for me is the speakers aren't like flying in and then flying home. I mean, you guys are sitting in and are participating in the summit the entire time. So you're networking with the speakers, you're networking with the other participants. Rachel really enjoyed the breakout karaoke that happened every night.
Yes, I did. I already making my list for this year.
And for me, that was a really cool moment when Gene said, hey, let's just set the karaoke upstairs, because Pablo, crazy ass Pablo, who's MCing this year, if you guys know Pablo Gonzalez, said he wanted to go get everybody over and go do some karaoke. And Gene's like, no, I want to set it up upstairs in the conference center. And then every night a damn karaoke party broke out. So it was a lot of damn fun. It was a lot of damn fun, but I'll tell you guys, you need to come hang out at, the Badass Business Summit. You really need to come network with people, and you need to continue to get surrounded with people that are absolutely changing and impacting not only their world, but the world around them with a bunch of other phenomenal badasses. And I'll even throw a plug in for Success Champion Networking. You guys are one of the first chapters to step up and embrace the nonprofit seat. So one of the things we did throughout of all Success Champion Networking is opening up one seat per chapter for a nonprofit to come in and be able to get a membership. And you guys moved very quick in Atlanta to make that happen. So that was really pretty cool. But go get your tickets at badassbusinesssummit.com. There's less than 100 tickets left for the event, and they are going fast. But we'd love to see you there. Love to shake hands. Love to see a person, face to face. If you got any questions for Rachel, if you got any questions for me or any other speakers, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, you guys have a kick-ass, amazing, and awesome day. And Rachel, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
You're welcome. Can't wait to see you soon.
It'll be a blast. See you guys.
All right.
Hey, what's up, champions? Donnie Bovine here, CEO and founder of Success Champions Networking, author of Endless Stream of Referrals, and the founder of the Badass Business Summit. This year, I'm excited. We're bringing the Badass Business Summit back to Fort Worth, Texas, September 22nd through the 24th, and this is going to be an event like no other. 23 amazing speakers all around the idea of business development, business growth, and how to scale your business. Networking at a level that you have never seen before. Attendees last year said this is the best business conference and event they have ever attended. You will walk away with actionable insight, tangible things that you can use in your business. This isn't a conference where you're going to come and just leave with pages and pages of notes and never implement. You will be taking actions during the event working on your business so you can build to business freedom that you set out to create here through everything. You're going to grow your business with amazing get shit done individuals that will inspire you to go bigger and louder. So the Badass Business Summit takes place live in Fort Worth, Texas, September 22nd through the 24th. We have one goal and mission: to get you in the right mindset and giving you the skills that allow you to grow and ultimately scale your business. It is the one business growth event you can't afford to miss. Get your tickets at badassbusinesssummit.com, and we are excited to see you there.